What is up, guys? I'm ExxotikGaming, and today I am back with another long-awaited Pixel Gun 3D weapon review. Today's review is on another one of the awesome new guns released in the 11.2.0 Christmas updates. Before we get into today's review, which will be on the Heavy Gifter, if you leave a like on this video right now, you will receive a lifetime supply of your favorite pack of gum. Don't believe me? Check under your pillow when this video is over. Every night, check underneath your pillow, and a new pack of gum will be there. That actually kind of sounds creepy now that I'm thinking about it, but hey, it's the truth. I'm kind of like the Tooth Fairy, but with gum, which actually means I'm like a reverse Tooth Fairy. I'm sort of destroying her teeth, but hey, it's free gum, so who cares? Anyways, with all that silliness aside, let's get right into this review. First off, going into the armory section and looking at the stats of this magnificent gun, we can see that the Heavy Gifter is a pretty formidable premium weapon. This weapon has an efficiency of 22, a firing rate of 77, a capacity of 12, and a mobility of 104. Now all my iOS users out there are saying, hold on ExxotikGaming, I just got the iOS updates, and we don't have those same stats. Our firing rate is set at 70, and our capacity is 5. And that's entirely true. That is what the first Christmas update will give you with the Heavy Gifter. Little do you know, but ReallySoft actually released a secondary Christmas update, and iOS users will be getting it within the next couple of days, and in that update, they change a lot of the stats of the weapons in Pixel Gun 3D and make the Heavy Gifter a lot more powerful. Now it's actually formidable and can compete against some of the top premium weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. So what we're going to do right now is go into a close range map and see how this weapon performs. I would like to go in something other than Silent School because I do know I'm going to get demolished by people with the Ghost Lantern, but it seems like this is the only thing out there. But if I don't get the greatest gameplay out there, do understand that this weapon actually is a really, really good premium weapon. The only weapons that you can't really defeat are the Ghost Lantern, as you can see this guy using right here. But as you guys can see, this weapon is capable of two-shotting a max armored player in Pixel Gun 3D, and that's great. Having that 77 firing rates as well means that you can pretty easily take out most people that you encounter as long as you're pretty consistent and accurate with the shots that you fire. I mean, it's great. I really do enjoy this weapon a lot, and it is pretty easy to get the kills on the people that you encounter. I believe only when those people have a Berserk mask on will this weapon end up being a 3-shot kill. Or if they have the health regeneration cape on and you take a long time between your first and your second shots, then it may be a 2-shot kill. But the overwhelming majority of the time that you do encounter an enemy player with max armor, this will be a 2-shot kill. And that's very powerful. That's great. I mean, not too many weapons in Pixel Gun 3D do have that 2-shot capability, and this is one of the few ones that do. Back before, when this weapon had that 70 firing rates, it truthfully wasn't the greatest thing in the world. It was actually pretty difficult to get kills because a 70 firing rate is pretty slow. Honestly, a lot more people would use the Big Buddy over this one because that one still has a slow firing rate, but it is faster getting a 1-shot kill with a Big Buddy as opposed to a 2-shot kill with a 70 firing rates Heavy Gifter. Now it's not the case though, because you have a 77 firing rates, and that's pretty good. I actually got some pretty good gameplay in this, especially in Coliseum and in Pool Party. Silent School not so much, just because you do encounter a ton of Ghost Lanterns, but Coliseum and Pool Party are great for this weapon. They do a really good job when you use this weapon. Honestly, there's only really one big downside with this thing, and it is having that 2-shot kill capability and not being a 1-shot kill, but, I mean, not every weapon can be a 1-shot kill weapon, because, I mean, think about it. If every single weapon in Pixel Gun 3D is a 1-shot kill, there's no point in having more than one weapon in Pixel Gun 3D. You gotta have a variety, and that's why I think this weapon is really cool. If we talk about the aesthetics of this thing, I mean, cool is really all I can describe this thing. I mean, you're literally holding a chimney. I don't know what this guy does. He must be on a heck of a lot of steroids and is like one of the most powerful people in the entire world, because I don't know anybody out there that can actually hold an entire chimney. Chimneys are really, really heavy things, and I mean, if you can hold a chimney, well, you're a very strong guy. So we have to say our little character here is one of the more powerful people in the entire world, holding an entire chimney like this. Now, when this weapon had the 5 capacity, it wasn't the greatest in the world because you had to reload a lot when using this thing. Considering it wasn't a 1-shot kill with the 5 capacity, it was just not that great. But since you have a 12 capacity now, you can kill 6 people before you even need to reload your weapon once. 6 people! Not too many weapons in Pixel Gun 3D can do that. Even like primary weapons and snipers in Pixel Gun 3D don't really give you that option. Even with the prototype, I think you can have 6 shots with the prototype. If I'm not mistaken, if I go to the prototype right here, you have 6 shots with that. So you have to make every single one of your shots with the prototype if you want to get the same amount of kills before you have to reload, just like with this weapon. And I have to say this, it's easier to get a kill with this thing because it's an area damage and you're not using a sniper like the prototype. So, I mean, hey, if you're not the most accurate player in the world, this seriously might be something you want to consider, because this is one of those few weapons that are area damage that you can actually kind of spray and pray using in Pixel Gun 3D. Most area damage weapons have to reload a lot, very frequently, and I mean, they don't have the best capacity in the world. That's not really the case with this thing. You have that 12 capacity, and you have the freedom to miss a couple of your shots before you have to actually reload when you're combating another enemy player. If you do encounter players pretty infrequently, you're almost guaranteed to not run out of ammo when using this thing when you encounter somebody. Unless you shoot all 10 of your shots and then you forget to reload and then you shoot at an enemy player that you first see, then you may end up having to reload. But just reload whenever you are at an appropriate time, and I mean, it's good. I really love this thing a lot though, guys, and I mean, overall, it's a fantastic premium gun. Definitely one of the best ones of this update, and my second favorites from this update. I mean, out of all the weapons in this 11.2.0 Christmas update, I think the Elf's Revenge is my absolute favorite, and this comes at a close second. I absolutely love this thing, and I mean, there aren't really too many negative things I can say about this. It's nice because this isn't an overpowered area damage weapon, which is kind of uncommon in Pixel Gun 3D. Most weapons in Pixel Gun 3D that are area damage are very overpowered, and this is one of those few ones that are not, so it's great. I really do enjoy it. I'm not entirely sure why so many people have to keep using their stupid gravity grenade, but I mean, hey, that's kind of a problem. Good thing is, if you do use an area damage weapon and you have that gravity grenade and you're stuck there, whenever somebody else gets stuck with you, just spam that gravity grenade, because you're guaranteed to die anyways from somebody else, so might as well kill somebody else with you and then you're pretty much set. But I mean, as you guys can see, I shot a lot of my shots, and I still didn't even need to reload when using this thing, and that's the good thing about this weapon. You don't actually have to reload constantly when using this area damage weapon. I'm getting a considerable amount of kills using this weapon, considering a lot of the people that I am encountering are using one-shot kill weapons. People are using the anti-hero rifle. People are using the prototype. People are using the Ghost Lantern. If you look at the kill feed at the top left, most people are using one-shot kill weapons, if not everybody is using a one-shot kill weapon in this server. So considering I am using a two-shot kill weapon that doesn't have the fastest firing rate in the world, I'd say I'm doing pretty well. 12 kills in only 3 minutes or 4 minutes is not really all that bad. Everybody's using a one-shot kill weapon. There's a guy using the laser bouncer, one-shot headshot. There's people using the anti-hero rifle. People using so many one-shot kill weapons, and you're still able to get very good gameplay when using this. Most other area damage weapons that are two shots really don't have that option, so it's great. I really do enjoy this thing a lot, and I might be slightly biased just because it is really cool to hold a freaking chimney. I mean, if you don't think holding a chimney and shooting presents out of that chimney, then I don't even know what is cool. It's kind of like if your parents get you some really bad gifts for Christmas, like you ask for like a Nintendo 3DS, and then your parents get you a t-shirt or something like that, and you're just sitting there like, what the heck is this? So you take that present, wrap it right back up, and shoot it out the chimney at somebody else. That's kind of like how this weapon is, and I mean, if you guys don't think that's cool, I don't really know what is. It's really freaking cool, and I just absolutely love this weapon. Really nothing I can say that negative about it. I mean, other than that two-shot kill and this weapon not having the ultimate firing rates in the world. 77 is still very good, and I mean, hey, it's great. I mean, honestly, if you have a pretty highly upgraded little pet, like I have my dinosaur right here, my dinosaur is only at a 2 upgrade, but if you have your little pets do a considerable amount of damage to an enemy player, and then you fire, you can make this thing a one-shot kill, and that's great. I mean, look at this thing. If you have your pets take out that enemy player a little bit beforehand, you're going to get those one-shot kills pretty regularly when using this weapon. And like you guys can see, really the only people that you can't really die from, or that you can't really kill consistently over and over again, are the Ghost Lantern users, the anti-hero rifle users, prototype, and those, those one-shot kill users in Pixel Gun 3D. But most of the people that you encounter, aside from the Ghost Lantern users, aren't really using those one-shot kill weapons over and over again, but, I mean, it's good. I really do enjoy. If you see the gravity grenade, I mean, my best bet for you guys, honestly, is I'd just shoot the ground, kill yourself so you don't have to get stuck in the grenade. I know it's kind of newbie, but then again, the people that use those gravity grenades over and over again are the noobs in Pixel Gun 3D. So, I mean, you know, you're kind of just counteracting the noobs of the game. But overall, guys, I don't really have much else I need to say about this. I love this thing, and if I was to rate this thing between 1 and 10, I'd say this thing is like an 8.5. I'd say this thing is a good 8.5, and I mean, hey, it's pretty good. It really does a good job taking enemy players out, especially the players that have those one-shot kill weapons. So, yeah, guys, I don't really have much else I need to say, so if you guys did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate a like a lot. And the only other weapon I have not reviewed yet from this update is the bell revolver, so you guys can expect that one next. I'll try to do that within the next couple of videos. I may not do that in my next video, but within the next couple of videos, I will be doing a review on the bell revolver, and then you'll have a complete list of every weapon from this update reviewed on my channel. If you want to check out the other weapons that were reviewed from this update, then I can link those down below in the description. You guys can definitely go check those out. You guys can see some great gameplay with some of the weapons like the Elf's Revenge and such like that. I got fantastic gameplay with the Santa Sword, so if you want to see some of the best melee gameplay out there, definitely check out the Santa Sword review. And I got great gameplay with a lot of the other ones as well. I'm going to try my best to get good gameplay with the bell revolver review. Not entirely sure how well that's going to work out because it's probably the least powerful weapon from this update, but it still is cool and it is worth reviewing for you all. To anybody who is just considering a pretty interesting weapon in Pixel Gun 3D. But overall, guys, like I said, don't really have much else I need to say. I kind of want to do just a couple more minutes of gameplay just so you guys can see just a little bit more of how this weapon performs. It's a great weapon, and I mean, as you guys can see, I've gotten quite a bit of kills in this most recent match, as well as the past ones that I was in. 13 kills. I mean, those two guys that were in the top, I mean, one guy was literally named Hacker Boy, and the other guy was named God. Pretty obvious usernames for the Ghost Lantern users. I mean, what can you expect? Somebody who used the Ghost Lantern is obviously going to get that amount of kills, but considering I did not have a one-shot kill weapon, like I said, I got 3rd place, so that's great. I really do think that's a pretty good amount of kills for that. So, I mean, he's even using that kind of spammy way of having a fast-firing ability with that. So, I mean, you can't really compete against that. Anybody who uses that newbie of a thing, it's impossible to really go up against them. So, my best advice, if you are going up against other players that are using that fast-firing Ghost Lantern technique, is just leave that match and go into a different one. That's my best advice because there's no use in even trying to go up against them because it's impossible to take those people out. If you encounter a lot of people with the gravity grenade over and over and over again, you may want to consider leaving the matches as well. Don't feed the noob. That's what I like to say. If they keep using the gravity grenade, it's probably because there are a lot of people in the matches and they think they can get a lot of easy newbie kills when using that thing. So, if you leave the match, then there's nobody that they can use that grenade on, and they're just wasting gems on something that is probably the lamest weapon in Pixel Gun 3D. So, just a couple of little tips here at the end of this video, guys. Just trying to make your guys' gameplay the best that you could possibly have. I want you guys to be able to win matches using other weapons in Pixel Gun 3D, not using the same things over and over again if you actually want to win. I want people to use the laser bouncer and actually be able to win. I want people to use the heavy gifter and win. I want people who use the bell revolver and the Xmas Destroyer combined to actually win in matches that they go into. Right now, that's impossible, but hopefully in the future, people maybe can actually do that. And I mean, once that time comes, that will be a great time for Pixel Gun 3D. But overall, guys, like I said, I mean, I'm just kind of droning on here, and I don't really have much else I need to say, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said before, make sure to go check out the other reviews. I'll have them all down below in the description. You guys can go click and choose between the different reviews. You can even go back to this video so you can have that easy little list, and I have a playlist on my channel of every weapon reviewed in Pixel Gun 3D. So if you want to see a different weapon that's from an earlier update, like the Ghost Lantern review, or the Laser Bouncer review, or the prototype of the Anti-Hero Rifle, I have reviewed all of those weapons, and you guys can see some gameplay using all of them. And that's pretty much it. So thank you all for watching, and let's go get one last kill. Or maybe not. Don't know if I'm going to get another last kill. There's a guy using the gravity, and there's a storm hammer. Shoot. Okay, let's go see if we can get one last kill. We can do this. I have confidence in myself. I think this is going to be the guy. Panda. Let's go get Panda right here. One shot, and I think I got another one. No, I got a kill assist. Not entirely sure why I got a kill assist. Pretty sure I got that kill. I guess that other guy got the kill before I had a chance to do so, but this looks like the kill. This looks like that kill I should probably be getting. There we go. So that's the kill I wanted. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.